Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Runescape Dragonwilds. This is a game I covered earlier this year, right when it very first came out. Now, it's been about a year almost since it came out, and I wanted to jump back into it and see what all's changed, everything. Maybe do a one-up video if you guys are enjoying it. Then we'll go do a few more, just cover a few things. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this game has changed, because this is one of those games that I think that has potential, but when it released, they didn't have range combat or anything like that, but now they do, and they've got a bunch of different changes that have happened to the game over the last year. So I want to jump into it and see how it is, and just see what all's changed. So hey, yeah, I'm actually clicked out of the game right now because there's a bunch of music going on, but it's yeah. So yeah, I mean, honestly, let's create a character and let's see, let's see how much fun we can have with this. Okay, so now you can hear the music a little bit, and I'll probably have to edit that out in post. But yeah, so now there's a few different ways that you can do this. You can do create like a standardized world. You can do creative mode. That's new. That's kind of cool. Custom. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what this does. What custom did? See, how do we go back? Oh, we can't. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, let me switch up a few things, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're actually able to move on. I wish they would actually have pictures here about what changes there is here. That's all right. Let's go with that one. Ah, there we go. That'll work. Sure. Let's just do that. Okay, so right now it is in early access still. And let's see, settings. Let me switch up a few things. All right, so characters created. Let's hop in. And if there's a tutorial, I will probably skip that and edit through that. Just so where, if you guys want to see the tutorial, go and watch the very first video I covered on this. And you'll be able to see the tutorial then. But I want to skip through and see what all kind of stuff we can do. Now, there's a bunch of different things. Okay, so there's a bunch of new things that you can do here. Okay, I'm not sure what all I want to change on this. Honestly, I like playing vanilla, but also I want to make sure... Okay, you can actually do some pretty interesting stuff with the all building pieces unlocked and such like that. That's kind of cool. Friendly fire... Okay, I like this. I like it when games give you more control over what all you can do. That's wicked, wicked cool. I love it when they do that. Ah, here we go.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
That's pretty cool. All right. All right, it drops us right in here. I remember this. And then you got to go talk to this guy.
Ah, yes. Hello.
Well, hello. Heroic opportunities await. The long-forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. But before all that, how about we take you through some survival basics? Let's skip the tutorial and let's go see what all we can do without that. All right. Not here. Come find me at the Bramblewood Village and we'll get you started. Nice. All right. So, let's see. Let's view on the map. So he's way over there and we've got to find our way over there. So we've got a few different things. And there goes a dragon. Start by picking up a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the main things I want to see is because this is a survival game, so and there was some pretty good bones in it, which means it being made by Jagex, I would understandably, yeah. It's just when I first played it, it just wasn't there yet. Hence why I wanted to do this. Oh yeah. Grab some stones here. Remember this rune essence. Okay. You really have... Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, you really have to line things up. It's like, no, you weren't even trying to click on the right thing. All right. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, look at that. We picked up some trees, and now we leveled up. Nice. Let's see. What skills do we have? Okay, so now... and these are new. This one right here, absolutely new. The whole archery line and such, that's pretty cool. Also, wood cutting, that was there before. Magic is here now as well, which wicked cool. Crafting weapons tools. This one's locked. I do think I want melee. Alright, so let's see. We have this one right here. So we... Okay, yeah. So, and this is one of those games that you learn by doing. So if you want to level up your wood cutting, well, you do things with wood. If you want to... Really? If you want to level up punching things, little critters that come up to you, and then when you're like saying hi to them, and they're like, you know, yeah, we're just gonna attack you and bite you and try to nibble on your little bits and your tenders, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna punch you down. And yeah, so if you want to level up that skill, then you do just that. Gathering resources and crafting items, that's the basics of survival in the place. Seek out new resources and discover new things. Who are you? Me? Name's Doric. I'm just a stupid old blacksmith who got swept up by tales of adventure, trying to win back my glory days. Cool. Left my son behind, okay, to watch the shop. Good lad, gonna do things. Hope he's not too worried about his dad. Still, no point. Okay. Good talk, dude. All right, it was a bit, I mean, honestly, I felt like he was divulging a bit too much, but, you know, I mean, that's fair. I need logging axe. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go through here, right there. Go figure out a few things. Crafting table, campfire, bedroll. Okay, so we've got enough for a crafting table. Let's put this down somewhere. Probably end up moving it, but right now I just want this up right there. Campfire, sure. We'll put that right there. Sorry, dude. I'm moving in. I hope you don't mind. Okay? Alright, so here, let's go with a logging axe. Yes. Crafted. Put that right over here in number 4. And then a pick. Pick right here. We need more stones. Let's go get that. And then also a, what is this? Stone club and a wooden shield. Well, let's get the wooden shield up and going. There we go. Move that over here to there. And then what do we need for that? We need wood and that. All right, let's go cut down some trees. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to the tree. Nailed it. See, and this is one of the things I love about some games like this. is they leave, when you chop down a tree, it leaves stuff in the world for you to interact with. And then you have to refine them down to their base components. I like that in a lot of these newer survival games. I think that's really good. That. Let's get some of these rocks. See, there's more rocks over here. Yeah, a whole bunch right here. Let's grab these. Okay. Let's see what all we've got. Okay, so we can make a pick. Do that. Put that right over here. Okay, so pick there. That is a torch. Put that on 5, I think. And the red berries, we'll keep those there. So we got the pick. Let's also get a club. Let's see, what do we need for this? Pioneer's scarf. Well, what is this Pioneer's armor? See, the Adventurer's tunic requires coarse animal fur. This requires coarse... Okay, so we need a total of 15 for that. This right here, we can make this. Which one does more damage? Okay, so the club does noticeably more damage. Pioneer's cape. Craft that. Put that down there. Shield. No, we can't put that down there. Okay, so let's get the club up and going. There we go. That right there. Now let's check out our skills. So we've already got tier 6 in this. Overhead chop. What is the next one? Stamina cost. Mining. Weight of stones, clay, and sand raw materials reduced by 25. That's pretty good. This right here. What's the first one we unlock on this? That is... Use alchemy to transmute tree into a stack of bones for all your grizzly needs. That's gruesome, but I look forward to doing it. Okay. Let's get out of here. Equip this stuff. Okay, so the move is a bit sluggish, drains our stamina, and there is a dodge mechanic in this game, so that seems kind of cool. Let's go see if we can go beat up some stuff and get some stuff. Let's see. The armor it gave us is... Oh, it gave us the Adventurer's Tunic. Okay, so we already have that stuff. Okay, then we just need to make ourselves a bandana, and we're good. That one right there. So this right here, Adventurer's Tunic. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. Let's get this. Melee defense, none. This is stealth speed. Okay. Take that, put that down there. I like how it actually takes a moment to equip it. That's kind of cool. All right, and another cool thing that they've changed here as well. If you want to change your server settings on the fly, you just go like this. You can actually, if you are hosting a server or whatnot, you can control it that way. That is so cool. More games need stuff like that. All right, let's get over here. Yo! One of your other buddies told me to say hi. And it auto-loots it. Bam! Look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what did we learn from this? So yeah, we can actually parry at level 5. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's... Hey! If I remember right, you have to sneak up on those deer and whatnot. They're very skittish. Get this. Get this. This. Let's go take a look up here. Oh, there's more berries over here. I definitely want those. There we go. Okay, so what's up here? Ash log. What is this? Cathan's Note. Okay. Twigs. Ash log. Nothing else up here. What do we got? Okay, no climbing mechanic. You would kind of expect a game like this to have a climbing mechanic. And it might have one, I just haven't unlocked it yet, though. Oh, hey! Okay. Okay. Alright, so what all do we have inside of here? Can we break these? No. Alright, so is this just an early game place to farm? The crafting materials that you need? I believe it probably is. Oh, holy... Okay, so there's no climbing mechanic, but you can definitely jump to... Oh, whoa. What happened there? Okay. That wasn't weird at all. Oh, chickens! There we go. All right, what do we get for chickens? Okay, so now we can actually parry. All right, what do we get from that? Okay, so far the block and the attack, very simplistic. But then again, I'm also just fighting the beginning stuff. So yeah, it's not too bad. What's this? Oh, it's just a bird hanging out on a... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, all right, let's get headed over. Actually, let's get back. Go see what all we can cook with what all we found. And then after that, we'll head over down that way, closer towards where we're supposed to be going. Okay, so campfire. All right, place some there, and then see, can we place raw bird meat? There we go. Press to start. I do like games like this where, you know, you kind of have to feel it like that as well. A lot of survival games has this kind of... Oh, and it just throws it out on the floor. Burnt? Oh, okay. So every time you get a chance to either burn it or cook it properly. Okay, that's fair. Okay, let's throw some raw meat in there. And then we're going to eventually have to go figure out a way to get water. So where we don't, you know, dehydrate to death. That'll be fun. Hey, rat roast. And every time we cook, we're getting XP. This is kind of cool. I'd like this. I love the idea of learning as you do. Pretty cool. Eat some food. Piece of chicken. Another piece of chicken. And top it off with some berries. Let's get over here to the water, see if we can find something to drink over here. Collect water. Dirty water, clean water. Okay, so we're going to have to go... Let's collect a whole bunch of this. How much dirty water do we have? About 14. Let's get an even 20, I think. One more. What are the wisps for? Alright. Okay, so let's see. Dirty water. In there. There, and... There we go. Clean water. Okay, not bad. Oh, and it only stacks up to 2? Okay, that's... Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, no, it's stacking up to 3 as well. Can this just go there? Oh, it can. Okay. Not bad. And apparently we burnt half our rat. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that, about that, but... And there is an encumbrance system, but it does seem to be a little bit more generous. Yeah, that's not too bad. And as of right now, I have to admit, this feels kind of... I mean, you can tell MMO developers made this. I mean, you start without anything, on a path, and as you progress down the path, you learn all sorts of different things that's necessary for what you're gonna do, and then once you hit a spot, it slowly challenges you a little bit more to do certain more higher tier things, and eventually you get higher tier. I mean, honestly, a game like this with RuneScape, I would hope that instead of, you know, this linear progression, they would just jump, they would just drop you right in the middle of the thick of it and go, figure it out. Okay. Okay, so we unlocked a special melee attack. Okay, let me wait for my stuff to regen, because it looks like we've got a few goblins up there. I definitely want to go take a look at those. Alright, so the health regen seems to be rather, flax. Okay, spinning wheel, flax bench. Okay, so we found flax, so now we've actually unlocked a few more things, which is good. The spinning wheel and the fletching bench, which is probably what we're going to need to be able to make a bow and arrow. Let's go actually back here, and let's go see... Well, let's see. What does it take to make bedroll? Learn some more things. Wall-mounted torch. Crafting. There we go. Ash logs and coarse thread. How do we make the coarse thread? Probably in the spinning wheel. So that takes 4 flax, and let's go see if we can go find that stuff. Looks like there's some over here. Okay, conveniently there's 4 right here the moment that you get your first one. Okay. Really, chicken? You don't want a piece of this. Well, maybe you did, but that didn't turn out well for you. Okay, so the chickens are mean, which is fair. I mean, it's about time some of them decided to fight back, but, you know... Okay, you know, I'll just give it to them at that. It's about time they started fighting back. Okay, let's see. What else are we missing for this? Spinning wheel. We need ash logs, so we've got to go get some... Time to go back to chopping down trees. Actually, we could just pick up a whole bunch on there. Chopping down the tree wasn't necessary at all. Hey, dude. Come here. All right, let's get back over here to where we've got all this stuff, and we'll eventually break all this down and move it. But, oh, hey, is that a cow? Hey! What? What was that? What, you want to go at me? This guy, you saw it. This guy was being very aggressive. Yeah. Got a tannery and a stone range for beating up a cow. Okay. It's a shame I can't break any of that. Where am I going? Did I go the wrong way? No. Okay. Or did I? Okay. No, I didn't go the wrong way. Just a stray cow appeared in my way. Getting back down here to this. All right. V. Spinning wheel. Here we go. B. Coarse thread. Okay, so with the spinning wheel, better roof coverage, really? Okay. Want to play that way? And voila! There we go. This thing tells me it needs more roof coverage. Well, guess what? You got all the roof coverage you could possibly need. Okay, so how do we do this? It looks like this is the only thing you can put in there. Coarse animal fur, which will make thread. Okay. So is it one or three of it makes silk 6 thread? Okay, that's not a bad exchange, actually. That's actually pretty good. The weird part is, oh, and then we actually learn more things by doing that. I mean, that right there, that doesn't get old. Is by exploring things, you can actually figure out other things. We just learned how to do a dagger. But that's working. I want to see. Okay, so dagger. See, that's daggers, and that is a bone dagger. So stone dagger takes 4 more stones. All right, let's see this. The fact that it drops it on the floor, that's the part that's weirded me out a little bit. Because I've learned very much over the course of my time with playing survival games. If something gets dropped on the floor, it's going in the mesh. I'm just saying. Really? 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 Can I get out of here, please? Thanks. Hey, yo. Okay, so we got those. And we actually learned, we got skilled up by picking them up. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so we can learn daggers. Okay, so the daggers is a rudimentary blade, handy in close combat. Okay, let's see if... Let's see, the Fletcher... Fletching table right here. Like to actually... And this right here, this part has a rather Valheim-esque. A Valheim or enshrouded kind of play style. Let's craft one of those. Thank you. Yay! Celebration! Let's see. Stone arrows. Fang arrows. Okay, so this is why we were harvesting up all the animals. Okay. So fang arrows deal quite a bit more. And I could have just crafted a bunch of these at once. All right, so we crafted 3 sets of those, which puts us up at 99 arrows. Where did those get slotted? Okay, right there. Okay. A little too well done. Okay. It keeps lording it over me. Hey, you burnt all this food. All right. Also, we need another thing we need to do is we need to make a bed. Ash logs and coarse animal fur. Okay. Well, we got to go hunt down the forest-living creatures. All right. Let's see. This goes there. There we go. All right. So. Okay, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. We got animal scraps. Okay, I like the archery so far. I mean, if we can actually learn all sorts of cool archery abilities, let's learn our first one, and then we'll go see what all kind of ones we can learn after that. But archery does seem... I mean, it was a shame that this game did not have archery when it first came out, because honestly, games like this, they're just crying for, I mean, more screaming to be able to insert an arrow into something at a long distance. What is this? Where are you? Ooh, okay. You'll need to find a way to understand them. Okay, that is fair. Lore. Okay, if you guys want to read that, go ahead and rewind or pause. I'm just more into the gameplay right now, so... So far, the gameplay is actually pretty good. Noticeably improved. So we just learned a skill, and I missed it. All right, so archery. Perform quick actions with range bow using the primary action button. Oh, okay. All right. That sounds kind of cool. Trying to figure out how to do it with my keyboard setup. Okay. It just kind of launches you back. All right, that's not bad. Okay. I'm not even sure if that's the proper one, but I'm going with it. Throat feels dry. And also, one thing I would like to say is the food and the water drain in this is intense. But then again, I guess, I mean, it is set appropriately with the day-night cycle, because once a day, once every cycle, you have to fill up your water and your food completely. So I guess that does kind of make sense. Now, I am curious, can we sleep through the night? Lay bed, sleep. Okay, so that is huge right there. Being able to sleep through the night. Thank you so much. Oh, man, that is great. I love that when that happens. Okay, so astral projection. This is the one where it allows you to throw your logging axe in through the trees. It allows you to chop down multiple trees at once. I remember that one. And then B, we learned how to make new stuff. Here, furniture, so where we can actually create the furniture. A simple crate. Bedroll. Make one of these where we've got it on the inside of the house. As it gets dark inside of here. I was trying really hard to put up windows. It's like, nah, you'll have no windows and like it. Yeah. All right, and this right here, this is all going to change because this is right where we spawned. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Don't judge me. We'll eventually move everything, but yeah. And honestly, from what I noticed is when I was moving everything from there, it was rather simple as long as we had a small bit. Because when you break down everything, I ended up getting back all the resources that I used for breaking it down. So I could just easily rebuild it, which was pretty dang huge. All right, now let's get some of these runes. Back before, when I very first started, when I was trying this out, apparently I missed the tutorial thing where it said that you had to harvest these with a pick, because I went through a whole bit before I even figured it out. But yeah, you're supposed to mine these rocks with a pick. Alright, also let's get this down as well so we can take a look at what all this has. So inside of here, and now each magic spell actually requires certain amounts of runes. So from here, we need to craft up a bunch of these. Water runes, astral runes. Let's see. Wrong button. Alright, now all of our stuff, like say, this Tempest Shield right here requires 15 air runes. So these things, they add up quite fast. That's probably one of my biggest things. Just looking at this, it actually seems rather daunting to have to carry all those runes in your inventory when you have a limited amount of carry weight. But, I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem super bad, I guess. It's like that right there, the archery doesn't even require any, which is good. That right there does. The snare one requires earth and nature. Toxic behavior. Yeah, so, I mean, it does require some, but not a super amount. Like this right here. Enchant your equipped bow with astral magic, causing arrows to penetrate multiple targets. That seems kind of cool. That seems worth it to carry that stuff in your inventory. But in order to say, like, I mean, okay, yeah, that one right there. Yeah, if you need bones, yeah, I guess that one would make sense. Okay, yeah, all right. So it doesn't seem like you're going to be using magic all the time. But this right here, and this right here allows you to summon an eye that you can build from. That seems pretty dang cool. I like the concept of that. That looks really neat. So yeah, I'm kind of digging this. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments, and see what you guys think. Because so far, this actually is. I'm crafting each of these to see if I get any extra recipes from it. Okay, so we learned wind step. Okay. How many? It takes air runes, astral runes. Let's craft like 20 of each of these. Okay, that is pretty cool. How long does this last? It was just one jump, really? Oh, man. I thought we were going to go for a ride. All right, well, that's fair. All right, let's go down here and let's beat up these orcs. Hey, dude. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Let's go see what this guy dropped. Oh. Also, one thing I've noticed, pick up all the flax you can get. Restless Ghost. Search for a purpose for the Amulet of Ghost Speak. Oh, hey! Where's the amulet go? Problem pack. What do we get from that? We got runes. Okay, so we got a bag from them. What is the Amulet of Ghost Speak? Where did that go? And yeah, I burned a couple steaks. Actually, I burnt all my steaks. I'm still learning how to cook here. It's going to take me a little bit of time. Okay, so is the Amulet of Ghost Speak not an item? Thank you. I'll take all those. And that. Okay, so up here is where we found that one ghost, and it was at nighttime, right? Okay, well, with it not being night and I'm not seeing a ghost right now, we are not going to be trying to chase that guy, but I want to see. Okay. So that worked quite well. And then also, oh, treasure chest. Let's get rid of all this burnt stuff. I was holding on to it just in case if I need it. I don't think I do. I burnt a lot, just so you know. Okay, so what is that? Broken wood crate, so we can learn that. And this is Vistage, a threadbare grain sack. Okay, so we learned how to make a sack. Not gonna complain. Okay, so it is getting nighttime. Let's go see if we can go find that ghost really quick. Alright, let's see if this works. Hey, Mr. Ghosty, I found something. Hey, we're able to talk to him. Well, that didn't work out for me, did it? I made this great stupid journey leaving Alcorid behind because adventure awaited me glory and fame. Then a great bloody dragon. Okay, so he was here before the dragon. See, we just missed it, dude. Alright, dead within moments, barely a day in the land. I never did have the best luck. Remember me, adventure. I was Lazina, Blade for Hire, and Swordmaster Supreme. Say a prayer for me so that the gods will look on me fondly. Choking on swamp gas, ruined timber, moldy and splintered. Sinking moment by moment into bitter, bleak mud. Find the name of the buried. Set them free. Okay. And that right there unlocked... And that's the thing. So, yeah, it unlocks more different areas for us to go explore. And apparently, while they're still working on the map, they keep including new areas to the map to explore, to adventure, to survive, and then just go on. And I mean, honestly, it looks like they're continuously adding things to it. And if the additions that they add are as good as some of the new things, I mean, I'm really enjoying the new archery system. This is pretty good. Really, dude? Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the new archery system. It's a shame I can't go explore the new zone, but yeah, if I remember right, I mean, some of the dungeons in this do get rather challenging and rather cool. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I do notice it is a market improvement from it. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, it seems kind of cool. I'm actually enjoying the direction they're going to it. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this on the channel down below, because honestly, I can see myself playing this either on stream or in a video. Oh, Tempest Shield, we just learned it. That's cool. But I do think that's probably where I'm going to end it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Also, if you guys are looking, if you're looking to actually jump into it, because it does seem like a nice mix between Valheim and... I wouldn't go as far as to say Enshrouded. Enshrouded is its own thing that is reminiscent of this, but not fully. Yeah, but anyway, I think that's going to do it for now. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger. Take it easy, everybody.